Can this random Pokemon beat Emerald without dying? This is Kaizo Ironmon, and this episode is kinda nuts. Matter of fact, change the music right now. I'm gonna narrate this whole video. In our last episode, Smithwick the Skarmory took down Watson after facing his annoying Meganium slash Stallmon slash no one fucking liked you growing up, so now you're compensating. We burned a good amount of heals in this gym, which really sucks. Luckily, we found not one, not two, not three, but 4 max potions. Hell yeah. The next gym leader we needed to fight was Flannery, but as some of you already know, we had to go through Maxie first. Maxie is infamous for making you drain a couple of your heals, and unfortunately, he made us burn 2 max potions. Very unfortunate. But we moved forward. We made it to Flannery's gym, and as always, we performed our good luck ritual by spinning Hank the basketball, a fantastic person. Unfortunately, our luck was running short because we had to burn another max potion before reaching Flannery. We now only had 1. By the time we defeated every trainer in the gym, Smithwick had 179 HP out of its 238. Not terrible. We walked up to Flannery and thus began the battle. She led off with the Primate, we got rid of it quickly. Then came her Typhlosion. It hit us with a karate chop, but Smithwick's impressive physical defense held up well. Then we hit it with a high jump kick, but it didn't do anything. However, we do have Super Fang, which automatically takes half of the target's current HP, which is super helpful for tanky mons like this. We used it once and the Typhlosion took its first big hit. However, it then hit us with a smoke screen. This was scary. None of my damaging moves were 100% accurate. The more likely we are to miss our attacks, the more likely it is for Smithwick to take unnecessary damage and also waste PP on its moves, which were already looking low. If we didn't get rid of this Typhlosion now, it could hit us with more smoke screens, making it nearly impossible to fight. Unfortunately, once we got it in the red, Flannery used a Hyper Potion, and it proceeded to hit us with another smoke screen. Unfortunately, at this point, Smithwick couldn't hit any of its moves. We tried, like 5 times. Typhlosion dealt a little more damage while we were missing, and then it hit us with another smoke screen, and then another. No! The cheese was real. We were able to knock it out eventually, but it wasn't looking good. Next was Tauros, which normally wouldn't be a problem. We had high jump kick, but our accuracy was so low I wasn't gonna risk it. If you miss a high jump kick, you take damage. We used our last max potion, and Tauros used Sandstorm? Okay. I don't take damage from that, I'm Steel. Alright, do you? Unfortunately, Tauros did do Tauros. It used Sand Attack. I was pissed. Then it used it again. Our accuracy was now the lowest it could be. We were actually able to land a Super Fang and a couple of air cutters to knock out the Tauros. Next was Camerupt, who we later found out had no damaging moves. Unfortunately, we didn't figure this out until we wasted more PP, but we threw Pokeballs at it until it could no longer use Recover and eventually knocked it out. Next was Giraffary. This motherfucker, yet again, cheesed the fuck out of us with Calm Mind and Barrier until both of its defensive stats were max. Again, I had Super Fang, but I could hardly hit any of my moves. It got us in the red, but we were able to knock it out. Now it was time for Flannery's last Pokemon. If this thing is a baby Pokemon, we might have a chance to win. We just need to get lucky and... We realized we couldn't win, so we decided to go out on our own terms. We used high jump kick, knowing damn well it was gonna miss. We took the damage and fainted. Rest in peace, Smithwick. Will we ever get a Pokemon that'll get us our first win in Kaizo Ironmon Emerald? Join the stream to find out.